He rolls down the dirt road in an old Chevy truck, dust on the tires and a cooler full of luck. A beat-up hat sits steady on his worn-out head. No silver spoon, just a hard day's bread. Not one for fancy talk or city lights, just a simple kind of man, making wrongs turn right. He's not classy, but he's country through and through, with a heart as wide as a big sky blue. No polished suit, just his faded jeans, living out loud, chasing southern dreams. Boots kick up dust at the county fair, telling stories in a voice low and rare, strumming his Telecaster with a twang so sweet, banjo on his back, tapping out the beat. No golden cufflinks or a sparkling grin, but he's rich in the ways that truly begin. He's not classy, but he's country through and through, with a heart as wide as the big sky blue. No polished suit, just his faded jeans, living out loud, chasing southern dreams. Steel guitar crying under fading lights, fiddle playing slow on those quiet nights. Simple living's the song that he sings, proud of the day that his freedom brings. He's not classy, but he's country through and through, with a heart as wide as the big sky blue. No polished suit, just his faded jeans, living out loud, chasing southern dreams. So here's to the man who's rough around the edges, loving this life with no need for privileges. Packed up the memories down on Main Street, left the porch light swinging in that old breeze. A faded dress and a suitcase full of goodbyes. She hit the highway under open skies. He swung by that neon sign, boots tapping time. Found himself a stool at the county line. She moved on to new horizons, wide and free. He moved to the bar where he could just be. Different worlds on a Friday night stage, both found their place, turning life's page. He'd strum his old Tilly about love gone wrong. Banjo and fiddle wove the lonesome song. Steel guitar cried with a gentle moan. In that corner bar, he wasn't alone. She called from a motel, city shining bright. Said she's chasing dreams beneath those bright lights. just be. Different worlds on a Friday night stage, both found their place, turning life's page. No bitter drinks or broken hearts tonight, just two souls living their own life. Sometimes you gotta lose to find what's true. A different road, a sky still blue. She moved on to new horizons, wide and free. He moved to the bar where he could just be. Different worlds on a Friday night stage, both found their place, turning life's page. She's dancing under city stars, he's singing by the jar. Two stories woven close, though they've wandered far. He's got his boots on the dirt road, worn from years of standing still. A pickup packed with broken dreams and a will that won't bend or chill. Raised on stubborn pride and whiskey nights beneath the big sky star. He's too loud to ignore man, but too proud to change who he is so far. Stubborn hearts and open roads, we keep on rolling fast and bold, saying things we'll never take back in this fight for what we call home. Sometimes love's a two-way street, but he won't ever admit defeat. Too loud in his mind, too proud to change his beat. Yeah. She's got that red dress and a fire that burns right through the summer heat. Fiddle plays her story loud, a twangy rhythm keeping steady feet. She knows the cost of letting go, but she's riding tight she can't control, calling out to a man who's locked inside a stubborn soul. Stubborn hearts and open roads, we keep on rolling fast and bold, saying things we'll never take back in this fight for what we call home. Sometimes love's a two-way street, but he won't ever admit defeat. Too loud in his mind, too proud to change his beat. Yeah. Steel guitar cries under the moon, pedal steel bending just like noon. Banjo picking stories of the past, trying to make these moments last. But the pride built these walls so steep, and the silence digs in deep. Two souls caught in a stubborn dance, lost inside a second chance. Stubborn hearts and open roads, we keep on rolling fast and bold, saying things we'll never take back in this fight for what we call home. Sometimes love's a two-way street, but he won't ever admit defeat. Too loud in his mind, too proud to change his beat. Yeah, yeah, too loud to ignore, too proud to change his beat. On this open road where stubborn hearts meet. He walks in that old honky-tonk, sleeves rolled up good and warm. Stacks of beers on the bar, that place looks just like home. No fancy suits or city lights, just warm boots tapping time. He's got that jukebox spinning songs that take you back in line. talks about her new man, but I don't hear her say how he stacks up against this crowd or the songs the fiddles play. I don't care about her new man, got my bar and my friends. The steel guitar's crying, the night just never ends. With a jukebox full of memories and a heart that bends, I'm home where the music never leaves under these neon bends. The banjo's picking softly as the whiskey burns my throat. Loyal friends all gathered round with every song we wrote. He's got high hopes, a clean suit, but this place he can't compare to the dirt floor, worn stools, and the stories hanging in the air. She says her new man's doing fine, but here's all I need: a pedal steel and a friendly smile in this old town's beat. I don't care about her new man, got my bar and my friends. The steel guitar's crying, the night just never ends. With a jukebox full of memories and a heart that bends, I'm home where the music never leaves under these neon bends. So let the world keep changing and love take different turns. I'll raise my glass to the nights where this jukebox burns. I don't care about her new man, got my bar and my friends. The steel guitar's crying, the night just never ends. With a jukebox full of memories and a heart that bends, I'm home where the music never leaves under these neon bends. Yeah, here's where I'll stay, where the music never leaves. With a suitcase full of dreams, small town girl with a heart bigger than it seems. It was tuning his telly down by the old bar side, banjo on his knee, fiddle waiting for the night. She chased a feeling she'd never known before. He found a rhythm running deep in his core. Two roads that twisted, crossed and then aligned. She found her romance, he found his rhythm in time. Underneath the neon sky, the world began to spin. A country song started where their story could begin. She wore worn-out boots and a faded-out sundress. He played pedal steel, made the night feel endless. By the firelight, their laughter danced in the breeze, breaking down the walls, setting hearts at ease. She found a new life beyond what she'd known before. He found a heartbeat that he couldn't ignore. Two roads that twisted, crossed and then aligned. She found her romance, he found his rhythm in time. Underneath the neon sky, the world began to spin. A country song started where their story could begin. With every fiddle note and banjo string, they learned what a simple moment could bring. In the crooning night and the breaking dawn, a couple found the place where they belong. Two roads that twisted, crossed and then aligned. She found her romance, he found his rhythm in time. Underneath the neon sky, the world began to spin. A country song started where their story could begin. So here to the nights when new paths unite. She found love, he found rhythm, and it all felt right. She was the girl with the open skies, eyes like the morning that never lied. Picked up her heart on that small town street, dreaming a romance where the wild winds meet. He was a man with a worn out hat, fingers on strings where the Telecaster sat. Beats in his soul like a rolling stream, rhythm found home in a midnight dream. Two paths that wandered, no map, no plan, one chased for love, the other for the band. She found romance in the soft moonlight, he found rhythm under neon nights. Different roads, but the same old song, two hearts beating where they belong. She danced in boots by the roadside bar, he played the fiddle, his music far. Banjo and steel in a smoky haze, their stories tangled in the summer haze. Strings and stories the night would then pull them together like a river runs. She found romance in the soft moonlight, he found rhythm under neon nights. Different roads but the same old song, two hearts beating where they belong. Every mile and every song they learn what's right can still feel wrong. But in the sound and sweet romance they gave this life a fighting chance. She found romance in the soft moonlight, he found rhythm under neon nights. Different roads but the same old song, two hearts beating where they belong. Two roads that met by fate's own hand. She found romance, he found rhythm, and they stand. I was hanging on a corner, lost in that same old crowd, just a faded cowboy dream. Beneath that neon cloud, steel boots worn and dusty, with a heart beating strong. But my playlist was all wrong, I was singing the wrong song. Till one night the fiddle cried out, clear and true. A melody pulled me in and showed me something new. Now I'm tuned up and turned around with a brand new sound. From those shadowed streets to the pastures bound, found my rhythm in the steel guitar's hum. From the wrong crowd to the right song. Now my soul's where it belongs. Banjo strings and pedal steel rolled in like a summer breeze. Twisting tails on the Telecaster set my lost heart at ease. Folks stop to listen now when the fiddle starts to play. I traded in that old lost night for a brand new day. The sun rose over ranches and my voice found its home. In every note I strum, I'm no longer alone. Now I'm tuned up and turned around with a brand new sound. From those shadowed streets to the pastures bound, found my rhythm in the steel guitar's hum. From the wrong crowd to the right song, now my soul's where it belongs. Saddle up, leave that dark past behind. The right song waits for a soul to find. Through the strings and the stories they bring, I'm riding high on a brighter string. Now I'm tuned up and turned around with a brand new sound. From those shadowed streets to the pastures bound, found my rhythm in the steel guitar's hum. From the wrong crowd to the right song, now my soul's where it belongs. So here's to the nights that taught me to roam. From the wrong crowd, I found my way home. Carried me this far. Bar stool under me, a time-worn friend in this old place. Banjo twang fills the air, wiping tears off my face. Two-step heartbreak, moving past the pain. Found a rhythm in the thunder, drumming through the rain. Lost your love, but found this song in the local pub where I finally belong. Pedal steel bends low like a soft southern cry. Every note reminds me why I had to say goodbye. But the crowd starts to sway and the bass takes control, turns this lonesome heartache into a fire for my soul. The bartender pours another, says, son, you'll be alright. The twang of the Telecaster lights up the night. Two-step heartbreak, moving past the pain. Found a rhythm in the thunder, drumming through the rain. Lost your love, but found this song in the local pub where I finally belong. Sometimes losing you was the best kind of lose. Now the music's calling and I'm paying my dues. From shattered nights to fiddles in the dawn, this old heart's found a place that feels like home. Two-step heartbreak, moving past the pain. Found a rhythm in the thunder, drumming through the rain. Lost your love, but found this song in the local pub where I finally belong. So here's to the nights when love falls apart and the music mends the pieces of a broken heart. She packed her bags with a sparkle in her eye, chasing down that golden prize beneath the western sky. I left the porch light on and the dog tied to the gate. Said I'm off to make a fortune, honey, can't be late. I watched her fade like a sunrise fade today, while I settled in with the things that never stray. She left for gold, I stayed with cold beer, a rusty old truck and a heart sincere. Out where the fields meet the fading light, I'm holding down this small town night. Her boots hit streets paved with promises and dreams. I'm here with worn out jeans and quiet strings, banjo strumming on a rickety porch swing. Steel guitar hums low, memories sting. Every coin she's chasing rings sharp and clear, but I find my peace in a frosty frontier. She left for gold, I stayed with cold beer, a rusty old truck and a heart sincere. Out where the fields meet the fading light, I'm holding down this small town night. Maybe someday our roads will cross again, underneath those neon sky pins. Till then I'll keep the fire burning slow. With every bottle cracked, I'll let her go. She left for gold, I stayed with cold beer, a rusty old truck and a heart sincere. Out where the fields meet the fading light, I'm holding down this small town night. Yeah, she went chasing what glittered and shone. I found my worth in the simple and homegrown. Out on the porch where the old dog naps, one boot's worn through from those heartbreak tracks. The rusty gate swings with a weary creak, memories hanging like the paint on this creek. But down the lane from this dusty trail comes a beat of a heart that's ready to sail. So here I stand with one foot in pain, the other tapping to a brand new refrain. It's a two-step tango on these broken roads, one boot sorrowful, the other in celebration mode. Letters folded in my old jean pocket, words faded like the paint on the barn's old docket. But the fireflies dance when the fiddle plays, lighten the night with their sweet county haze. And though the past still haunts my soul, there's a steel guitar that's making me whole. So here I stand with one foot in pain, the other tapping to a brand new refrain. It's a two-step tango on these broken roads, one boot sorrowful, the other in celebration mode. Between the shadows of lost yesterdays and the sunrise of hopeful highways, I'm learning to ride with the wind's soft moan, balancing the hurt with the joy I've known. So here I stand with one one foot in pain, the other tapping to a brand new refrain. It's a two-step tango on these broken roads, one boot sorrowful, the other in celebration mode. Yeah, one boot in the tears that fell, the other dancing where the good times dwell. Two-step tango, never alone, walking both sides of this heart I own. And late, with that crooked grin, taking every eye like a storm had just begun. Folks were talking loud, saying he killed a vibe, but he just smiled and nodded, ready to survive. They said he ruined the party, but he says he saved the night. When the music stopped, he turned wrong into right. With a steel guitar cry and a fiddle's high flight, he brought back the fire, lit up every porch light. He brought back the fire, lit up every porch light. He grabbed that Telecaster, strummed a slow, steady tune. Banjo and fiddle answered like the rise of the moon. Foot tapping on dirt boots, kicking up dust, he turned the crowd's doubt into a fiery trust. Somewhere in the crowd, a couple started to sway. He said, hold on tight, we're gonna dance our cares away. They said he ruined the party, but he says he saved the night. When the music stopped, he turned wrong into right. With a steel guitar cry and a fiddle's high flight, he brought back the fire, lit up every porch light. He brought back the fire, lit up every porch light. Old man Joe tipped his hat, said, boy, you turned it around. And the fireflies danced like they heard the sound of a heartbeat back in the night, wild and free. He gave them all a story and a brand new melody. They said he ruined the party, but he says he saved the night. When the music stopped, he turned wrong into right. With a steel guitar cry and a fiddle's high flight, he brought back the fire, lit up every porch light. He brought back the fire, lit up every porch light. So if you ever stumble where the joy took a fall, remember the man who answered the call. He didn't ruin that night, no, he rewrote the song. When the music stopped, he made the place belong. Out where the river bends past the county line, they roll up in their boots and suits, a glass of red or white. The hall's all polished brass and lace, a place to take a stand. But down beneath the neon lights, that's where the story lands. They smile polite and shake your hand, but don't be fooled or fooled again, 'cause behind the drink and fancy clothes, there's more than meets the kin. It's a formal affair with a rebel soul. Tuxedos meet dirt road rolls underneath the bow ties. Live tales and highball songs. There's Bobby by the jukebox, spinning worn-out vinyl strings. He tips his hat, a crooked grin, knows every song that sings. Maggie's laughing by the bar with steel guitar so sweet, her fiddle shouting over smoking boots that tap the beat. They keep the silver polished bright, but let their wild tracks show. In the heart of every dance and laugh, there's a country story told. It's a formal affair with a rebel soul. Tuxedos meet dirt road rolls. Underneath the bow ties lies an informal legend always flies. With a twang from a Telecaster's ring and a banjo string that's got a sting. They play it straight from dusk till dawn. Tailgate tales and highball songs. So raise a glass to well-worn boots and to the silver spoons, to legends born in back road bars and dusty afternoon, where the formal meets the free and the tales never end. In the stories of a highball night and every country friend. It's a formal affair with a rebel soul. Tuxedos meet dirt road rolls. Underneath the bow ties lies an informal legend always flies. With a twang from a Telecaster's ring and a banjo string that's got a sting. They play it straight from dusk till dawn. Tailgate tales and highball songs. Yeah, tailgate tales and highball songs, where the legend lives on and on. Wakes up with the sunlight on his faded jeans, boots worn down but still he chases broken dreams. A guitar leaning in the corner, strings a little frayed. His hands tell stories that words never convey. Every line on his face, a chapter of the fight. He's singing loud in bars, burning through the night. He sings his scars at full volume, lays it on the line, with a twangy strum and a voice that's rough and kind. From the crash and the fight to the pain that's been his guide, he lets the world hear the stories he can't hide. The fiddle joins in wailing like a rolling train. Steel guitar cries cutting through the pouring rain. Banjo keeps the rhythm steady as his heart, each note a reminder of how far he's come so far. A pedal steel sigh like a memory set free. In every bar he finds a little victory. He sings his scars at full volume, lays it on the line, with a twangy strum and a voice that's rough and kind. From the crash and the fight to the pain that's been his guide, he lets the world hear the stories he can't hide. No sugarcoat or pretty lies, just worn out truths beneath the skies. His voice a beacon, sharp and clear, carving hope from every tear. He sings his scars at full volume, lays it on the line, with a twangy strum and a voice that's rough and kind. lets the world hear the stories he can't hide. So when you hear that old Telecaster ring, remember the battles that a worn man sings. On a Friday night, the neon signs flicker, dust kicks in the light. Old Jim strutted in with a shot of his pride, strumming that Telecaster with a steel guitar slide. But the townfolk gathered, eyes cold as the moon. They weren't ready for his country tune. The crowd booed, stories told in their sneers, but the bar cheered, raising up their beers. Between cheers and cheers, he played his truth loud and clear. In a world divided, the music drew them near. Johnny on a banjo fiddled out a fight, tales of heartbreak and a lonesome night. That pedal steel wailing, a twang in the air. Some folks turned away, some stopped to stare. The honky-tonk rebel with a fire in his soul, spinning stories that made the broken whole. The crowd booed, stories told in their sneers, but the bar cheered, raising up their beers. Between cheers and cheers, he played his truth loud and clear. In a world divided, the music drew them near. Sometimes the road's rough and folks don't understand, but the songs we play, they're still our stand. When the world turns sour and the cold wind's near, there's a place for the brave and a sound they hear. The crowd booed, stories told in their sneers, but the bar cheered, raising up their beers. Between cheers and cheers, he played his truth loud and clear. In a world divided, the music drew them near. So here's to the players with stories to tell. In a bar full of strangers, they break the spell. When the crowd boos loud and the bar's sincere, keep playing your heart out, 'cause the real friends cheer. Down at Miller's Tavern on a Friday night, the neon signs flicker, the bar's alive and bright. Johnny stepped up front with that Telecaster grin, strumming out a tune that no one thought he'd win. But the crowd in the back, they just shook their heads, heard a busted note, and they started to dread. The crowd booed, the bar cheered, those who knew Johnny stood up and cleared. A little rough round the edges, but heart sincere. Sometimes the loudest cheers drown out the jeers. Banjo and fiddle joined in one by one, steel guitar slid in beneath the setting sun. A bass baritone voice, deep and raw, singing stories of heartache and old-time law. Though some folks called out and turned their backs, the fire Johnny stood up and cleared a little rough round the edges, but heart sincere. Sometimes the loudest cheers drown out the jeers. And maybe he's no star on the grand TV stage, but right here in this room, he's a burning flame with twangy strings and stories told. He's winning hearts in ways they can't hold. The crowd booed, the bar cheered. Those who knew Johnny stood up and cleared a little rough round the edges, but heart sincere. Sometimes the loudest cheers drown out the jeers. Down at Miller's Tavern, where the night's alive, Johnny's playing on with a spirit that thrives. It was just another Friday by the Neon Creekside bar, when he walked in with dusty boots and a worn leather guitar. No one knew his name or where he came from, scars and all, but the way he smiled, you could tell he didn't come to stall. He came in uninvited, left unforgettable, like a wild wind through the pines, a story incredible. A flicker in the candlelight, a song nobody could forget. He came in uninvited, left unforgettable, yeah. He sat down by the jukebox, bought a round for the crowd, played a tune on that Telecaster, voice slow but proud. The fiddle joined in softly, banjo picked a sweet refrain. Steel guitar cried gently, he was gone before the end of the day. He came in uninvited, left unforgettable, like a wild wind through the pines, a story incredible. A flicker in the candlelight, a song nobody could forget. He came in uninvited, left unforgettable, yeah. No plans, no promises, just a moment carved in time. A stranger's tale told over whiskey and moonshine. And when the dust settled, the memory lingered on, a melody of a man who was here then gone. He came in uninvited, left unforgettable, like a wild wind through the pines, a story incredible. A flicker in the candlelight, a song nobody could forget. He came in uninvited, left unforgettable, yeah. Now the bar's quiet, but when the music plays on, we think about that night when the stranger was gone. He's not the kind for velvet ropes or chandeliers that blind. Prefers a worn-out bar stool where the neon's slightly lined. A cold one in his hand, worn boots on a scratched-up floor, where laughter spills like morning light behind that old back door. Bar over ballroom, beer over wine, he finds his peace where the stories unwind. No crystal flutes, just a frosty mug. He's at home where tales are sung. Old Jack tells a fishing tale, busted nets and a fight with the tide. Mary plays her fiddle sticky sweet, folk songs floating far and wide. A banjo twang cuts through the room, pedal steel slide gentle and slow. He taps his boots to the rhythm of a life that the city don't know. Bar over ballroom, beer over wine, he finds his peace where the stories unwind. No crystal flutes, just a frosty mug. He's at home where tales are sung. Between the clinking glasses and the worn-out stools lives a comfort that no ballroom could school, where faces are real and stories are true. That tap room's a backdrop to the life he knew. Bar over ballroom, beer over wine. He finds his peace where the stories unwind. No crystal flutes, just a frosty mug. He's at home where tales are sung. So raise your glass, here's to the night where the music plays and the fire burns bright. In the bar over ballroom he's found his song, where the stories run deep and the nights stay long. Bar over ballroom, beer over wine. He strolls in with a worn-out hat, boots dragging on the marble floor, a beer-stained smile and a glance that says, I've been through one too many doors. In a room full of crystal and champagne, he's as out of place as a firefly in the snow. But he's got a story that the money can't buy, where the wild winds truly blow. The polished laughs are growing cold, but he's lighting sparks that won't die. With a voice rough as a back road song, he sings where the real nights lie. Where the night gets real and the drinks pour slow, where the bar stools know your name and the music's got a soul. Not in silver spoons or golden halls, but down where the neon glows. He reminds them all where the night gets real, that's where the fun lives and grows. He's spinning tales about jukebox nights and honky-tonk fights, where the fiddle cried and the banjo sang till first light. No velvet ropes, no crystal chandeliers, just open hearts and a little whiskey to calm the fears. He's a rebel with a ragged grin in this palace of gleam and shine, showing the rich and restless souls that the best stories ain't by design. Where the night gets real and the drinks pour slow, where the bar stools know your name and the music's got a soul. Not in silver spoons or golden halls, but down where the neon glows. He reminds them all where the night gets real, that's where the fun lives and grows. So pour another round, forget the rules, let the fiddle weep and the pedal steel twang. 'Cause sometimes the richest place to be is where the wild hearts dance and sing. Where the night gets real and the drinks pour slow, where the bar stools know your name and the music's got a soul. Not in silver spoons or golden halls, but down where the neon glows. He reminds them all where the night gets real, that's where the fun lives and grows. He tips his hat, steps back into the night, leaving a room full of fancy folks chasing a new kind of life. He's tuning up his Telecaster, fingers ready on the strings. The crowd's a restless river, but tonight they're gonna sing. She moves like a rhythm, quiet but bold. He's got the crowd, but she's got soul. She got class, he got the crowd. Under that old honky-tonk roof, playing proud and loud. Banjos ringing, fiddles singing, twanging notes in the cool night air. They're a story told in melody, a country love affair. He tips his hat to the dame at the bar, eyes that catch the starlight's gleam. She laughs with the silver steel guitar, living out their shared dream. Her voice rides on a pedal steel, smooth like Texas rain. He steps back into the spotlight, calls her out again. She moves like a rhythm, quiet but bold. He's got the crowd, but she's got soul. She got class, she got the crowd. Under that old honky-tonk roof, playing proud and loud. Banjos ringing, fiddles singing, twanging notes in the cool night air. Their story told in melody, a country love affair. Between the smoke and sawdust, their stories intertwine. Two souls on a midnight dance in perfect time. Pedal steel hums low, the night's alive and sweet. With every note and every step, two hearts meet. She got class, he got the crowd. Under that old honky-tonk roof, playing proud and loud. Banjos ringing, fiddles singing, twanging notes in the cool night air. Their story told in melody, a country love affair. So if you're ever passing through where the music's loud and free, look for the girl with class and the guy who owns the scene. Two-step in the spotlight, the perfect harmony. Rolled up in my dusty boots, hat tip low. Heard them guitars strum laughter on the radio. That's her ring on her finger, but the music's flat. I tipped my glass to the past, and I tipped it back. I'm no stranger to the dance floor, but tonight's a different song. Sky's clear, the moon's bright, but my smile's all wrong. So I crashed that engagement party like I own the night. Laugh it off with the fiddles, two-stepping in the pale porch light. When the crowd turns just a little cold and the stories get too far, I find my real friends waiting for me at the bar. She's got a new heart to hold, shiny and brand new, but I'm just chasing neon signs and a worn-out point of view. Steel guitar bends and cries, sounding like my soul, but the laughter that fills this honky-tonk is the one thing I know. No use in throwing stones or holding on to past fights. Tonight I'm singing with the ones who know what's right. So I crashed that engagement party like I own the night. Laugh it off with the fiddles, two-stepping in the pale porch light. When the crowd turns just a little cold and the stories get too far, I find my real friends waiting for me at the bar. The pedal steel's moaning like a train on the track, but the truth of the night, it's where the good times never lack. Between the clinking glasses and a joke that hits just right, it's a company you keep that turns the wrong into right. Yeah, I crashed that engagement party like I own the night. Laugh it off with the fiddles, two-stepping in the pale porch light. When the crowd turns just a little cold and the stories get too far, I'll find my real friends waiting for me at the bar. So here's to the nights that don't go as planned, to the laughs, the tears, and a cold beer in your hand. When the world feels out of tune, just remember where you are, with your real friends waiting for you at the bar.